Hello and welcome back to another Warhammer 3 video we have for you today. We have big news. The third dev chat for Tides of Torment came out today, and with it we got in-game looks of many units that will be in the DLC. The first unit we're going to be looking at in-game is Sea Lord Aislinn, the legendary lord for the High Elves for the upcoming Tides of Torment DLC. I really like his design. He definitely fits that nautical theme because he is going to be seafaring everywhere, and I like that he has two swords because he's a duelist. So again, you can just throw him in the front lines, not have to worry about him. He also has like runes or type of magic inscribed on his armor, so I'm assuming that's from a quest battle or it's just part of his skill tree and you just have a few spells. But I'm very hyped for him. He also has a mount called the Skycutter. And speaking of the Skycutter, it's the next unit we're going to be looking at in-game. It's actually a flying chariot with eagles. There's going to be two variants coming, both at a range of course. One is a bolt thrower and the other is archer. And like I said before, Aislinn will be getting as a mount, but not only him, some other characters as well, but it's more of like who fits their criteria for it. Next up we have the Oceanids, one of two monstrous units that we're going to be getting for the High Elves that have been shown so far. These look really cool. They're monstrous infantry. They do have the heads of an eagle and a horse, so they're going to be very similar to the Kadai Fireborn I mean. But I think they're going to be a little bigger. Very exciting because I do not believe that besides like if you're playing like the Wood Elves, the Elves just do not have monstrous infantry. This is very cool, and I believe the hero type that we get in this is able to summon one of them. Now this next unit is probably my favorite out of any that they showed. It's called the Sea Elemental. The thing is huge. I assume it's going to be very strong. I assume it's also going to be like the other ones where they say you're going to need magic. So I assume it has high physical resistance, so you don't have to worry too much about it being shot at. I'm kind of shocked that they're giving this to the High Elves. As you know, they're more of a formation type army. You know, spears in front, bows in back. But with this, it definitely puts them on par with a lot of Warhammer 3 factions. So no longer is your only option to fight a lot of monsters with the High Elves. It's just your bows and some of your lords. Now you can throw this thing right at them, or I assume it's going to be really good against infantry, especially with that water breath. The new hero that the High Elves will be getting is called the Mist Mage. He actually brings a new magical lore with him called the Lore of Mist. It's a support themed, buffing range units and granting stealth. So you get a lot better tactics, so you can also just throw it on a big beastie like we just saw, and then have it like sneak behind an enemy archers. I'm a big fan of his design. I really like when people with magic can actually fight instead of, you know, necromancers who have to like run away because they can't regenerate. And also his staffs are really cool. I kept thinking it was Spider-Man the whole time when they showed this off. So I really like the designs they're going for. The nautical theme really fits. Love the new spell lore. The last of the new units we get to look at is actually the Devotees of Slaanesh. They're ironically Dark Elves for Slaanesh. They're going to have dual swords and crossbows. Sadly, they won't be available for Dark Elves, but I assume that will change in the future. We don't get a great look at them because we don't have an in-game animation. We kind of just have concept art and just like the base model for it. But again, it looks pretty cool. I can't wait to see the final version of it. Hopefully in the future, they'll let all the Dark Elves have it. This last animation isn't showing us anything too new. We have seen Sail before. He's the legendary lord for Norska, but this animation is completely new. I would say it's safe to assume this is for his starting screen because it does pan to the right and he's on a rock like Mufasa. So I think it would be a little odd if this is like in-game, as you know. That's going to be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below, was your favorite in-game look? Mine is definitely the Sea Elemental. Very hyped for that. Really like the High Elves. We're going to be getting this DLC late October, so about 2 months from now. So stay tuned to the channel for any more news. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the future.